In this interview, we learn of Joseph W. Brady's Cause to Celebrate, the latest edition of his Bradco Report.
The first thing I want to do is I want to thank the probably 30 article suppliers that made up the 52 pages. Our biggest one ever. I think we did a 42. We've done a lot of newsletters that are in the high 30 pages. COVID is a great excuse for not performing. So my excuse for not putting one out last year was COVID, unfortunately. The reality was, Terry, that at the time we didn't think that there was enough positive information. So the basic premise behind the creation of the newsletter in 1993.
Let's flash back to 2013, the backstory on the origin of the Bradco Report.
Well, Terry, it's the Bradco High Desert Report was probably what I call the biggest marketing accident this company has ever seen. First thing, we incorporated the company on December 4th of 1989 as Joseph W. Brady, Inc., DBA Bradco Development at the time. And years later, we figured out we weren't in the development business, we were actually in the commercial brokerage business. So we changed the name to the Bradco Companies. And in 1993, I picked up the phone and I called my friend Dr. Al Gobar, who's one of the country's most renowned real estate economists, born and raised in Lucerne Valley, and just a person who I just can't tell you how much that he has done for me and the company. So I called him, I said, Al, have you ever done a newsletter? And he goes, yeah, this is how you do it. And so we backed into it, and the first edition came out, I think it was 12 pages. I was really excited. July, early August of this year in 2013, we came with the 52nd edition. I've been very adamant and very clear with our writers that it has to be a positive, factual, economic piece to help educate people on really what's going on in the high desert region. And in the angle that we ask them are, I think I understand not only the investor, I think I understand the person that lives here, I think I understand the person that wants to invest here, I think I understand a business person's perspective. The whole idea with what we're doing is trying to put the high desert in the proper light of where the economy is. All we're really doing is acting as a conduit to bringing good information together that's positive and factual that people can use. If they want negative stuff, they can pick up the news. I mean, they can either pick up paper anywhere they want in this country, or they can watch the news tonight. But we want to really be sure that we're accurate about it. So the basic premise behind the creation of the newsletter in 1993 was to put out something positive that was an economic barometer of the high desert region that was not only entertaining, but really gave people the sense of what was going on. We have said to all of our article suppliers over the years, we have about 150 that we go to at any one time. So we kind of rotate. I mean, the cities are, the cities are always really important. We have had some challenges with Atlanta, and we hope that hopefully Mayor Gabriel Reyes will take care of that problem. Because we really do want to, but we can't wait. You can't email somebody 10 times to ask them. What was exciting about this is we were able to bring together information that Francisco Diaz pulled up on the industrial, the commercial, the office market. We were able to bring in all the permit data for all the past couple of years, so people could really take a look and say, where are we in new single-family permits? Where have we been? Where are we with housing sales? Where are the real numbers? And from that, and I want to give a really big shout out. She does an incredible job. She's kind of moving slowly from the administrative side, the office manager side, to a hopefully a real estate associate someday with me. And I'm giving everybody advance notice that Taylor Titus is going to be out there doing real estate someday, and I think we've given her pretty good training. But she helps put this together. She sends out the letters, she brings them together, and then Tony Tyler at One Stop Printers. Tony, I love you. You've been a great partner. He does all of our printing. He is an incredible ally to us. And somebody that if I need something done, I can call him at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. I'm careful about it. But he pushes us. He makes it look good. We've got a lady by the name of Genesee that does the word proofing. So there's occasionally you're going to have a word out of place or a comma out of place. She does a great job. She's able to turn this thing around. But I think, Terry, the thing that I'm most appreciative of is to every one of the article suppliers that put something together all the way back. I mean, we've got an article in there from outgoing supervisor Lovingood. Okay. Well, Supervisor Cook is now our supervisor, but I thought it was really important while Robert and I had some political issues that if he had something to stand his way out, that we published it. So that's where I think we take the stance that while we had some political issues, that doesn't stop us from saying, Robert, hey, write an article. You did the job that you did down at the county. It was an experience that you and Melanie and your 3 great kids will never forget, and we want to have that article in there. So we are blessed by the people from VVWRA and from I can't tell you, this is pretty cool. Okay, so this is our 59th edition. We printed about 300,000 over all the years. We have 2,000 people that receive it automatically electronically. And I'll tell a little story about something that happened when April Tyler was with us. April was our marketing director for 10 years. 5 or 6 years ago, I always wanted these sent out electronically in one piece. So I'm used to downloading, what comes through my printer sometimes can be 50 pages to 200 pages, and it comes through and prints it, you put a clip on it, you take it on home, you highlight. She said, no, that's not how people want it. They want it in small bite-sized pieces. So I said, no, I think I'm right, and I've been doing this long enough, and again, you need to listen to your great staff. Well, when April came back, she was right. Like 98% of the people said they wanted it in small bite-sized pieces compared to what I would say. Watching this, okay? If you wish to receive this free, it's real simple. I have never contacted anybody that's on our list to say anything. I don't have time to contact people to sell them. If you want to be sold, then you contact for real estate, and that's separate. So this database is really kept separately, and it's you go to www.thebradcocompanies.com/register. It'll take you into a little box. I think we ask your name, your email, and your phone number, and then it'll be sent to you. So this will start being distributed by Nikki Metzger, who has stayed on as our marketing director until we can find somebody. And it's fun. The opening page is something that I was real proud of this time. I typically write that. I don't write anything else. But I took some time to really, I think, recognize we lost some really, really, really great people in this last cycle of people. I mean, people like Lee Hikus. I mean, one of the high deserts, basically should have been the first lady on up here. So we recognized probably 40 people that we had lost as friends. Paul Courtney's father and Bud Siegenthaler and Clifton Harris's nephew, and David Niss, who is Bob Niss's, and just a lot of people that if I flip here really quick to just kind of say we kind of dedicated this. Flo Collier's son, Glenn Collier, who died, Hank McGill's wife, Norm Hurst, so, Paul and Brian. I mean, all the way, Lisa Waldy's father, Margaret Smith's brother, J.O. Bernolti's stepmom, Mary Waller's husband, Peggy Sue's husband, Champ, Bonnie Lanion's husband, Don, Karen Davis's father. Karen and Bob Davis are good friends. He used to live in Spring Valley Lake. And Jerry Allen, he used to live here. Lori Hitzdaughter, Nikki Salas's husband, Omar Arfalo, okay, with he's in the real estate business. His dad, Gus, owned the restaurant out there. Yeah, I mean, just a great restaurant. D. Tidwell, Shannon's dad, and Rory Shannon's father-in-law. Tom Smith lost, Tom and Diane Smith with the Board of Realtors. So we saw a lot of loss last year with COVID. We're over 500,000 people have died anyway. But so we kind of wanted to recognize those people. They're all part of the family in the high desert, and we wish them well. Anybody wants this, let us know. If Terry, you can put up my email address, put up Taylor's also. Actually, put up, if you want, put up Taylor's email, but you can put the phone number, the extension 100, and they call it, and we're pleased to send it to anybody. If you want it, and you want it in the mail, we're willing to do it. I just want to let you know the post is about $5. So, and I want to give back to the post office because I got to find those people that broke into my P.O. box. So.